Hey everybody, Barb Duran here. Welcome back to Build Your Business Bigger with Barb. And it is day two or step two of our holiday card sending extravaganza. What I'm going to do is walk you through how to um, get your holiday cards ready to go, scheduled and sent out before craziness of the holidays kicks in. And we know it's coming up quickly. This is September. This weekend is going to be the first day of autumn. So October is creeping up on us quickly here, and we want to be able to get this out of the way, get it done, and just move on with our lives and get this one stressful task out of the way. Because we know holiday cards, why don't we send them? Everybody I talk to, it's too much trouble. It takes too long. I stress about it. It's too expensive. It takes time to buy the cards. They're not even out in the stores yet. And if they are, they're, um, you know, maybe you can't find the right card. Maybe you go online and set it up and you just don't want to deal with it right now. But now is a good time to do that. Get it off your plate, get it out of your way, get it off your to-do list. And I can show you how to do that. So last week, and let me just say this, for your business, you may not want to wait till the holidays, till Christmas to send a card. You might want to do a Halloween card. Head off everybody, all your competitors, and do a happy Halloween card. Do a happy Thanksgiving card. Thanksgiving is a great time to say thank you to your clients and customers. And so doing a Thanksgiving card would be great. And you can set that up now to go out around November 15th or so, or even November 10th, and then they will get it before Halloween. I mean, before Thanksgiving. Or you can wait and do a holiday card. You can do one like this out of the catalog, or you can personalize one with photos like this with your whole family. Or this is the one we sent last year with us and the dog. So again, calendar on the back. We talked about that last week. Hmm, that's always a nice touch. So last week we set the card up. We set it up in our campaigns area, if you remember me talking about that. So what I'm going to do is share my screen. And today we're going to upload contacts. And this is going to be a small list, just a sample, but the steps are going to be the same, whether you have 10 or 100 or 1,000 contacts. Steps are going to be the same, and I am here to help you. You can reach out to me, social media, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, on YouTube. Find my email is there. My website, you can go to easy2sendcards.com. That's easy to the number two sendcards.com and just click on contact me and you'll be able to either text me or email me and I can call you back or get with you. We can do a virtual chat or I can just walk you through how to get the card set up. Again, we did that last 2 weeks ago. Today, we're going to just upload the contacts. It's going to be quick and pretty painless. And then 2 weeks from today, which will be October 1st, we're going to do merging of the card and the contact list, show you how to get it scheduled to go out on whatever day you want it to be sent. And then I'm going to probably repeat the three steps again in October and early November. So every 2 weeks, I'll do an update. So we'll just redo, excuse me, the three steps. Step one, getting your card set up. Step two, uploading your contacts and getting them grouped and ready. Step three, merging the card with your contacts, clicking send, and then scheduling it to go out on the date that you wish it to go out in the mail. Excuse me. Got a little tickle this morning in my throat. So anyway, let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to share my screen. Share my screen. There we go. And I'm going to share my send out card screen here so you can see what I'm going to do. So again, this is when you go to easy2sendcards.com. So you can see right up here in the upper left about me. You can click that and contact me. My email will be there. My phone number will be there. And you can just go on to my website and get this done. So you can either join, which will make you a basic customer. You'll come in as a basic customer. Again, no cost, no fee, no sign up fee. You just send cards and gifts when you want, when you need to at $4 per card. That includes a stamp. Or you can log in if you're already a customer or client, you have an ID and a password, you would click log in. So that's what we're going to do. So when you click log in, you come to this screen right here. Okay, so again, this is your dashboard, your main dashboard, and you can see over here in the upper left, World Gratitude Day is coming up this Saturday, and we've sent 133,000 just gratitude cards. That's not including birthday cards. And that's just since the beginning of September when we started tracking the World Gratitude Day cards. It's just cards of appreciation and gratitude, and not to mention all the other cards that we send, thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of cards that we send. So what we're going to do first, I'm going to just go here to campaigns up in the upper left. If you see my little cursor here, my arrow, I'm just going to review card that we set up last or 2 weeks ago. So here we go. This, remember, 2024 holiday card. So this is the card we set up, right? So this is it. We'll open the campaign. So here it is, right? And we went ahead and personalized it. We can open it up here and look at it. We went ahead and personalized the inside. So here's the card that we did, right? Happy holidays from our team to yours. This is great for business. Again, we're working on building your business bigger. Again, you can put your business picture of your staff in here. They can be around a Christmas tree. They can be out front of your building. They can be in one of your offices. And again, we added this first name and spouse name field because that's going to draw from the contacts that we're going to upload here in a minute. And here's your message, again, signature, and then the back of the card, we went ahead and put a 2025 calendar. So you do remember that, hopefully, that is all up here and loaded into our campaigns. So now what we're going to do is we're going to set up our contacts. So we want to upload contacts from an Excel spreadsheet. That's the best way to do it, is having an Excel spreadsheet. So let me show you the spreadsheet that I created. We're going to go over here to my let's see, right here. So I just did a sample list, 2025 holiday card list. Okay. So I'm going to open that up. Okay. So here we go. So first thing you want to do is put in your fields, right? And these are the required fields you need to send a card. The first name, you want that in a separate column. You put that in column A, your last name, column B. If you want to put the company in here, company. Okay. You can put the company name in here. You don't have to. You can leave it blank. The address, you can see there's two columns for addresses. And what there's two fields for addresses in the send out card system. One is your main address right here. And these are all these are not real, these are all examples. These are test subjects. None of this stuff is real. So I just made up a bunch of names and addresses and cities and states just so I could show you. So nobody has to worry about privacy and having their information shared on this Zoom call or on this YouTube video. But here's the addresses, right? And so if you have a suite or an apartment or whatever, lot number, you would put that in address too. And so that would be dropped down underneath. So you have your name, your address, and the second part of your address, which is your apartment building, your suite number, and then city, state, and zip. So again, these are the required number. This is what you need to send something in the mail, right? This is what you have to put on the envelope, whether you're sending a bill, a card, a piece of, whatever kind of mail. It might say occupant or resident, but it's got to have a name, an address, a city, state, and zip to get through the U.S. Postal Service, because that's how these cards are sent, through the mail. So anyway, this is, okay, my 10 name holiday list. You could have 100, you could have 1,000, you could have as many as you want. It's just basically the same format. So if you currently have an Excel spreadsheet or they're in Outlook, you need to separate the first name and the last name into two fields. And if you need help with that, I've done it for quite a few of my clients because they usually have them grouped in one column. So what I do is I just copy the column. I'll copy the column with the name and the address in the same column, and then just make two identical columns. And then one, I'll blank out either the first name or the last name. And just that way, you've got the first name here, the last name here. And, it takes a little time to do that. And I do it for my clients. That's one of the services I provide you. So if you need help cleaning up your contact list, I don't keep any of the data or information. We upload it into SendOutCards, and then I delete my copy. So I don't keep anything in my files with your clients, customers' contacts on it. So again, now what you need to do is insert a column here Okay, so we want to have a column and we're going to name this group. So it's going to say group because what we want these names to go into, let me get rid of this line too. So what we want this to do is we're going to create a group and send out cards. So all your people are grouped together. They're still in your contact list separately as individuals, but we are going to group them into a holiday card list so that they're going to be easy to find. You don't have to click around and go to all these different last names, Smith and Douglas and Carpenter, blah, blah, blah. You can do these quickly and easily by grouping them. So we're going to call this 2025 holiday list. Okay. So we're going to scroll this down. Oh, I was hoping it would not do that. Copy and paste. I think that could do it that way. Okay, let me do this here. Copy. Okay, it's not wanting to help me. Let me copy. All right, so we're going to do this. I'm going to do this the hard way, but we're going to do this the hard way. Oh, I want this to be 2025. Why is this not working? 4. Okay, so we want this to be copied here. Copy. Values. Okay, so we want this to be values. There we go. Okay, so we're going to call this 2024 holiday list. Sorry for the glitch, guys and gals. So 2024 holiday list. You see how it's worded. So now we're going to save this. We're going to go File, Save a copy. All right, so we're going to save it to my documents. Okay, we're going to call this 2024 holiday list. And I'm just going to put sample here. Okay, so 2024 holiday list, holiday card list. And the name of the file doesn't have to match what you just put as a group name. The group has to match what you put at SendOutCards, and I'll show you that in a minute. So this can be anything, save. All right, so the name of the file is 2024 holiday card list sample in that way, but your group is 2024 holiday list. So this is what you're going to type in SendOutCards. So this file will merge into that group. Doesn't matter what the file name is. It matters what the group name is. Okay, so here's our group. So we're going to file, and we're also going to save this as, we're going to save this as, let me go up here, save this documents. Documents, and we're going to save this as a TXT file. See right here, text tab delimited. So we've got it as an Excel workbook because that's the one you can update and change. But then before you merge it, you need to save it as a TXT right here. Text tab delimited, because that's the one that's going to upload into SendOutCards. So now you've got it saved twice, once as an Excel workbook, once as a TXT file. So now we're going to close this. We're going to close this, and we're going to go back into SendOutCards. Okay. So here we are. We're in contacts. See over here on the left, contacts. If you look on the left side where my little pointer is, we're going to click on that. Okay. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to view groups. See up here where it says view groups? We're going to view groups. Okay. And we're going to add a group over here on the right. See where it says plus add group? So we're going to click that, and we're going to call this, what does it need to be? 2024 holiday list. It needs to be the same name, same number of spacing and everything, basically identical to what you put in column A in that Excel spreadsheet. So 2024 holiday list, submit. Okay. So now we have 2024 holiday list right here. Okay. So now your group has been set up. Right now it's empty. If you go in there, you click here and you hit manage members, right? There's no members yet. Okay, there's no members. So what we're going to do is go up to import contacts up here, Okay. We're going to download the file, and you can download a sample file here, and it'll show you when you click on that, it'll give you the fields that you need to have. So we're going to click here and we're going to go to Documents, and we're going to go to 2024 Holiday Card List TXT, the text document right here. See this one? It says text document, not the spreadsheet. We have the spreadsheet down here. We want the text document. So we're going to click on that, double click. All right, so here's all your name. So now what it's doing is it's matching our headers, the send out cards headers to your headers. Okay, so first name will be first name, right? It'll download. Last name will be last name. Company will be company. And you can put, um, see, and this one says address one, but ours is address. See right here? So we want to say address. So address one will actually take the addresses from the address column. Address two is address two. Okay, so that's your suites and apartment numbers and lot numbers and whatever additional address directions you might need. City and city, state and state, postal code is zip. Okay, so they call it postal code. We call it zip code in here in the US, but it's the same number, right? And if you have the +4, which I highly recommend, I just didn't put it in here just for ease of uploading. But if you have the 9-digit zip code, I highly recommend you use that. And you can find that through USPS.com. You can put in the city, state, or whatever, or the zip, and it'll give you the 4 digits. And I can worry about cleaning that up later. Okay. And then so you go and you can do like you can do all these things. You can do the email, you can do the phone numbers, you can do their birthdays, but you don't need that to address the envelopes when you're sending the cards out. But you still might want that in the group in your information. But I'm just showing you the bare minimum of what you need to send cards through the mail. Name, address, city, state, and zip. The rest of the stuff you can go ahead and upload if it's in your database, if you want the phone numbers, if you want their websites, if you want their birthdays and anniversaries, go ahead and put those in here. In fact, the birthdays and anniversaries are great because then you can do email reminders, and they will email you a reminder for each birthday and anniversary that's coming up. And they'll also show up on your dashboard, your Send Out Cards main page dashboard. So here's group. So you want to make sure that these go into the group we just created. So you're going to click on group and you're going to scroll down here. Oh, it's already got group. Okay, so we're good. We're good with group. So it's going to be group, group, group. There we go. Okay. They attempted to auto map your headers. Please verify and adjust the mappings if necessary. So we've got first name, last name, company, company, address one to address two to address two, city, city, state, state, postal code to zip. Okay. So we've mapped everything. So we're telling Send Out Cards, here's what you pull from this file to go into that field. So things don't get all cluttered up and messed up. Okay. And the group goes here. Okay. So now you go in here and you click, oops, sorry, next. Okay. So it's processing the file. Okay. So there were some errors while reading your file, 3 invalid records. So it probably picked up some blanks I had at the bottom, but you can see it's ready to import 9 of 9 names. So I think I had 9 names on there, and I think I just had some blank. It looks like I had some blank columns in here, so that's okay. 3 invalid records. If something doesn't match up, it's going to show you that you've got some blanks in there. So I'm just going to ignore that because I don't really need to, but it's ready to import 9 of 9. So you can see it's going to put them all in this 2024 holiday list. That's the group we named, right? We put it over here on the far left. It's putting it over here on the far right, which is fine. It's picked up that group and it's going to put these 9 people in there. So we're going to go down here and click, yeah, make this a little bigger here so I can see it. We're going to click import down here. So we're going to click import. Boom, 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 boom. So it's imported 9 of 9 contacts. That's it. That's how quick it is. It took less than 5 minutes, well, maybe 10 minutes, but was talking to you about how to set up your Excel file. So the biggest part is getting your Excel file ready to go. That's number one, is getting your first names and last names separated, your addresses separated if you have suites or box numbers, PO box numbers, or lot numbers, or anything, apartment numbers, city, state, zip, and have that cleaned up and ready to go in. And then, so that's step one for your Excel spreadsheet. Step two is saving it as Excel workbook, but then also saving it as a .txt. And that's the file that you're going to import into SendOutCards. So we're all done. So we're going to go to the catalog. Okay, so we're going to go back to the catalog and we're going to go to contacts and we're going to go up to view groups, right? I'm going to put 2024 in here. And we're going to go look at this. Remember, we clicked on here and hit manage members and there weren't any. Now we're going to hit it. What? All right, let's not mess me up here. What happened to my loading groups? Okay, maybe now it's going to load. Let's see. 2024 holiday list. There we go. So there's the 9 members, right? That we just added. Boom, right there. You can do 90, you can do 900, you can do 1,000, you can do 2,000, you can do separate groups. So now, if yeah, you can either import them in one huge file, all into 2024 holiday card list or holiday list. And now, say if I want to manage the members. Okay, so I'm going to say Mary, Paul Childers is with me. And if you want to remove anybody, you can click on them and remove them. This is basically how you import names. I just did it. I did 9, but again, you can do any number, large or small. So now your list is ready. So let's walk through the steps again one more time quickly, and I'll just reiterate what we just did. And this will be on YouTube and on Facebook if you want to replay this video very easily. We went to Excel, we grabbed our list, we opened it, right? We made sure that that's not what I wanted. I wanted let me find it. I want the Excel version. So let's go to the Excel version right here. Excel workbook, sample. Okay, so here we go. So here's your file. It's all cleaned up. You put a group here in front, group A. You create a column, call it group, and you put your name in there, 2024 holiday list. Okay, you save it as Excel. You also save it, right, as up here, TXT. So your text file. Okay, so now you've got twice. You've got the Excel and you've got the TXT. Okay, boom. So we did that. So now we're going to go back to send out cards. Again, you go to contacts, right? First, you have to create your group. So create your group, add your group, call it 2024 holiday list. It needs to match what's in your Excel file. Spaces, wording, uppercase, lowercase. So 2024 holiday list is what we said we were going to name the group. So you got to name it 2024 holiday list right here. Okay. See, I've got tons of other lists. I've got pages and pages of lists of groups. I mean, okay, so here's your group. So then you would click on it and you would do import contacts, right? Import contacts, click here. It says CSV file, TXT file. That's what I've always used. It's just cleaner and it works easier. If you don't have the TXT format, you can use CSV, but I just have always used the TXT format and that works for me. You click here, you find your file, you click your your TXT formatted file, right? So that's this one right here, text document. Click that one in there, click it in, it'll show you a sample. You map, remember mapping, you map the file. Let me see if it'll let me do it again. So text, okay, so again, you map here, match your headers of your file to send out cards headers. So again, if your address isn't, it'll show you in red what doesn't match. So show you in red what doesn't match. And you just have to change that to scroll down, put address. So address 1 in send out cards language is address in your file. So again, just make sure, then you go down here and hit next, right? And it'll say processing, ready to upload these 9. I'm not going to do it again because then they'll be in my system twice. Not a big deal, but I'm just letting you know this is how you import. Then we go down here and hit import at the bottom of the screen, right here, import. See down here in the lower right, and it will import these 990, 900, however many you have. As long as you have this group list, match the name of the group that you created, it will suck them all in for you, put everything in the right fields, and you're good to go. So hopefully now you've got your card and you've got your contacts. So please join me in 2 weeks, October 1st, 1 o'clock, for Build Your Business Bigger with Barb. We're going to go ahead and merge the card with the list and show you how to schedule it to go out. Okay, so please stay tuned. In 2 weeks, tune in. I'll be putting updates on Facebook and Instagram and LinkedIn. Just to remind you, in 2 weeks, October 1st, 1 o'clock Eastern, please come back to this Zoom and be prepared to get your cards ready to go out. So until then, have a great day. Let me stop sharing. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy the first day of fall. Please be safe and have a wonderful day. And if you need any help with building your business bigger, you know where to find me. Call, email, text me, flag me down at a networking event if you're local, and let me help you get your life in order, get your business set up to grow in 2025 and 2024 and 2025. So let's do it together. See you all. Bye.